I'm doing what a responsible person would
Hello?
do with their plants.
There you are.
I am here. I was just trying to get my act together over here.
All right.
Well, because the bus took so late, and during traffic and stuff, and we missed the bus, so we had to take a lift home. Oh my
Gotcha.
God. Yeah, so everything just got all up in a bun there a little bit. So I can't wait to get my e-bike and stuff. I gotta get some light on here. Hold on. Oh, I can't stand it. It's fucking light here. Hate being in the dark, man. It must be going a dumb bat or some shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, we had a couple of Coogan hacks on the bus today. And one guy was talking to the bus driver about, I can't run against Coogan. Coogan's my friend.
Oh God.
Yeah. So everybody's like, we were talking about the what do you call it, and the Gabriel house and stuff, and now come to the next question that we are going right now. South Coast Funeral Home right now is offering free services, that's good. You know what I'm saying? So that's good that they are. You know, they're offering free services to the victims, but and the other one says, oh, well, things happen. Things happen.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Excuse me. Things don't happen. If we would have had the right people, like 8 more firefighters on a job, these people would have been still alive. Oh, things happen. But Coogan is blaming the fire department. If you know, he's blaming the fire department. And remember that tape remember that video that I played,
Yep.
that he said that, I'm a principal, and all this. And I don't know anything about staff and fire department. What are you doing being mad then if you don't know anything? Oh my
That's a good
God!
question.
Yeah,
I
your
don't
mayor,
know.
but your mayor of the city of Fall River, right? Let me lower my tone a little bit because I'm getting too hyper over this. I've been on this subject forever. Um, but if you're the mayor of the city of Fall River, okay, don't you supposed to know how to staff a fire department?
You would think so.
Yeah, and now the bus driver is saying that, oh, you need a degree in business to be the mayor of the city of Fall River. The people that are
Well,
the people
okay.
of the city, the people that are running right now, they have degrees in being a mayor of the city of Fall River. They have degrees. Okay. Boomer Amaral, Carlos Caesar, they both have degrees. I mean degrees in business. They know. They have that. You know what I'm saying? But there's only one person I won't say that don't have a degree, which is I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a degree in business. That's why I don't run for mayor. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know how much business you need to know if you're going to be working for the government. Although I think it's a plus.
Yeah. It's a plus to have a degree. It is. I agree with that. It is a plus to have it. But that's why I would never run for mayor. You know what I'm saying? Governors too, I think you have to have a degree also. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so. There's no requirement.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we were taking what was it? Linda and I, we were on the bus to 105. We were going to Market Basket. and we were talking to the bus driver about what was going on with the Gabriel house and stuff, and all the shit that's going on. The lady in the back of the bus, she had a mask on. She says, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." So I said, "Look." She says, "Oh, I'm entitled to my own opinion." So I said, "Well," I said, "if you're going to be rude to me, I'm not going to answer you." So Linda told her. So Linda said, Linda told her, "Well, you need to stop being rude to my husband. You know, my husband knows what he's talking about." You know,
What?
according to the
Well,
gate,
what did she disagree with you
the
about?
mayor, the mayor of the city of Fall River, Mayor Corrupt Coogan.
Yeah, why is it that these people stick up for him?
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they're getting paid off. Who knows? It could be a possibility. You know, these are Coogan's hacks. That's what this is about. These are Coogan's hacks. But you know something though? There was numerous violations. Okay, numerous violations in that Gabriel house. Okay, and the people of the city of Fall River are not going to forget this because now the stakes went up. Okay, Boomer Amroll texted me. Okay, he said to me, he goes, "Dave," he said, "now it's 10." Okay, so now it's 10 that died. Okay, so and you know something, that was the one. I think it was the lady that was in critical condition. So, but I'm gonna guarantee you that the people of the victims, their families, I'm gonna tell you this for sure that there's gonna be lawsuits up the yin yang. Want to make a bet?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Gonna be lawsuits going on. The city's gonna get sued, and so is the state because of all the because of all the violations that was actually going on. I can guarantee it. Okay, it's
Well,
gonna happen.
I don't understand why that building was allowed to stay open with those violations. I just don't get that.
No, we don't understand it either.
Yeah, no. There's something wrong someplace. And
There
I
is
don't
something
know,
wrong.
is it the state's responsibility to shut down the facility? Because I think it was the fire chief that was on TV or whatever on the news and said that he makes inspections as well.
He does. He said he did. The chief said he did. He makes inspections.
So I would think that that would be more of a fire safety if he's looking at the inspections. But did he look at these? Did he look and inspect the Gabriel house? I mean, this is
He
just,
probably did.
well, then he's not very competent because that place must have been a fire hazard,
It has
is what
been.
I'm thinking. Is what I'm thinking.
It was the Redwood Manor too before. Yes, now I'm painting the picture. It was the Redwood Manor before. It was a hotel, Redwood Manor, before it came to be the Gabriel House. And I sent
Well,
you.
it's nothing now.
It's not that. I sent you a footage of the police department. I sent you the footage, and let me tell you something. The police. They had to kick doors in. They had to break windows. They had to help out. So now everything's going to come into question. Okay, so now why is Mayor Paul Coogan adding 6 trucks now when he should have added the 6 trucks before? Then these people would have been alive today, and I'm not buying it. Okay, what people are saying out there, I'm not buying their bullshit. I'm not buying it.
Well, I don't. You know what? I blame the either the state, the health department, or whoever that should have shut that building down
They knew it was violations. They
for
knew.
violations that should have been shut down.
They knew it.
Period.
Yeah.
It should have been
Nobody.
shut down.
The state did not shut it down. They let it continue. Okay, they let it continue, and this is the results. Okay, this is the results. Now you got 10 people dead. Now, okay, this is the results, and I'm not happy about this at all.
And where's Mara Healy? Has she said anything about it?
All she said, she expressed their condolence and this and that, but she did not offer any funding whatsoever. And the Channel 12 told her, why don't you take a look back there and see what's going on over there?
Yeah, it's not that she should contribute money. It's that she should take responsibility for the state that went down there to inspect that building, and it wasn't done right, and she should have closed it.
Yeah, and she should have.
So that's the health department or whatever it's called. I forget. I read the article in the state house. It's a state agency. They're the ones that do these inspections, and they should have just shut it down right
And
then and there. They should
they
have
didn't.
just shut it down.
They didn't. So now, for their negligence, okay, and abuse, okay, now they're gonna get sued because the people are gonna sue, okay, the people are gonna sue, okay, the families. They're gonna. That's a guarantee. I'm already expecting it and seeing it. And 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 now the report ain't back and how the fire started. Okay, the report is not back how the fire started.
Yeah, you know what? Now the investigation is starting. It has already been happening, and they're not going to tell you the whole thing. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're not. They're not going to. They're not going to.
You
They're
know,
glossing it over, just like the fire chief when he first came on. I'd like to thank this one and this one and that one. They did an incredible job. They did an incredible job. They did an incredible job. No. You know what you say? We're sorry for the loss of life. We should have closed down the building. The building had numerous violations. It wasn't safe to be there. You're not going to hear that.
no,
Instead, they're saying the police did a good job. Um, the dispatchers did a good job. And it's like, what the heck do the dispatchers have anything to do with, of the fire at the Gabriel house?
that is
They're
true too.
they're glossing it over. They're glossing it over.
Nobody ever mentioned the people that died. Nobody. Okay, not even me. Paul Coogan mentioned it. So
That's
all of
what
a
I
sudden,
mean.
so
That's what I'm saying. It's
yeah,
all a smoke screen.
that's
So
all they're
that
doing. They're all
so
smoke
that
screening. That's
so
all it
that
is.
people don't get upset, so that they're not going to admit they made a mistake. They're not going to do it. They're going to go all around the subject instead of admitting that they made a mistake, and there were multiple mistakes done at every level, state level, city level especially.
Uh-huh.
And they're never going to say it. And then the fire chief said, well, it takes something like this, unfortunately, to get things to be improved. Something that is sick.
That is
That
sick.
that it's always like that. It's always like that. They always have to wait for something to happen instead of trying to prevent it the best way they know how. And obviously, there were some problems with the building, and those people should not have been in there. So they messed up in
They did.
every way, in every way, in every level. It was done badly in its incompetence, its negligence. It's just bad. It's just
Yeah.
bad.
And then I don't get it. And now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden now he's approving 6 trucks. Why didn't he prove the 8 before, and that these people would have been still alive?
Well, I don't know if they would have still been alive, David, because like I said, that the building had issues. Number one, I think that's my opinion. I don't think, but I don't know, but I'm just thinking, I don't know if extra men would have saved those people. I don't know. Because
Oh,
a fire spreads very quickly.
well, they would have had 8. If they would have had 8, it would have been much better. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know the layout of the building. I don't know where it happened, the fire, who was in that section.
well, I
Was it a
got
section? Was it the whole building that caught on fire? Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna send you. I took pictures of it today, half of it, and I'm gonna send you some, and and uh, and and maybe come on, phone.
Is the building now condemned?
Yep, I think so. Yep, it's condemned. Okay, this is the building right here. I'm gonna send you on your. I'm gonna send you one of them. See, this is gonna be the other side of the house. So I didn't take all of it because I had to go to an appointment down there. So I'm gonna send you some, and you judge for yourself, and you let me know. And there's the other side. All right, I only got the side. I didn't get the front. So you tell me what it looks like. Yeah, I just sent you some. Yeah. Okay. Well, that yeah, her Wi-Fi went out again. I think. See, but yes, her Wi-Fi went out. Let's see, maybe she'll probably be back on. I think. I hope. Um, mm, think the Wi-Fi went out. I think I'll probably if she comes back on, Wi-Fi must have went out. Okay. You want to come back on? Let's see. I'm gonna have to send the link again. This thing. There's an error. All right. Well, I cannot email on right now. Uh, if you want, if you can still use the link, and at least if you want. Let me see. Let's see. My guess. Oh, wait a minute. I'll have to send her another link. Eh, I sent you another link. If you want to come back on, you can. I'm going to text you again. If you want to come back on, you can. Oh, there she is. Yeah. Oh, these Wi-Fi's, man, crazy, huh?
I don't have Wi-Fi, so
So you don't have Wi-Fi? How come you don't get it? I mean,
no,
it's cheap
not
enough.
worth it. It's not worth it. I have to go back. So no,
No.
it's no. So I saw the photos,
Yeah.
but I mean, it looks like it was just on the first floor.
Yeah. It looks like it was, but I haven't taken the what do you call it? The picture in the front. And maybe they do have pictures in the front too, so I'm not sure.
How many
Um,
floors does it have? Two or three?
I think they have 3 floors on each side.
Okay,
I'm
so
not.
I think so. There's the basement. It looked like there were windows on the basement level, first floor, or the middle floor, and the third floor.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, but I still don't understand why would a air conditioner be in next to the fire escape like that, too. I mean, but
Yeah, but they were disabled. They weren't going to be able to use it anyway.
well, I mean, it's just in case. Like now,
The fire drills. The fire captain said that the fire drills are for the employees,
yeah,
not for the people that are staying in the assisted living or nursing home.
yeah,
The fire drill is for the employees so they know what to do when a fire happens.
yeah. Well, I think there was 4 or 3 employees that ran out and left the people there. Did not even help them. That too. And they're supposed they was they if they work there they're supposed to actually
Well,
help them.
David, you don't know if there was a fire drill being done there. They might not have had one, and they
Well,
left because they didn't know what to do.
yeah, that's a
I don't
shame.
know. You get scared, and like I said, a fire moves very, very fast.
But at least, when you hear the fire alarms go off, go and kick down some doors and help some people out. You know what I'm saying? At least, at least help somebody. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I don't, you know what? I'm not, I'm not going to, we don't know what happened, the situation. And you can't be blaming people, they should have done this and they should have done that. What I think should have happened after the violations, you shut down the building.
Well, it didn't
That's
happen.
what should have happened in my mind, so that something like this, if it happens, at least people are not inside. The building wasn't safe.
No, it wasn't. Had
Okay.
cockroaches, had
Right.
bed
And
bugs,
it
mice,
should have been, condemned a long time ago. And
but
it
it
was
didn't.
probably a fire hazard on top of it.
Well, my aunt used to work there a long time ago, and because she took over for somebody that took a leave of absence, and when my aunt worked there, she she, she saw the girls that were down in the kitchen throwing food at each other instead of serving the what do you call it? Instead of serving the residents and that Gabriel house. My aunt was like, "I'm here to serve the people here. the food and help them. And there they are throwing food at each other down there. My aunt told us that.
That should have been reported if that's the truth. It should
But
have been. It
she
should have been
didn't know. She didn't know who to report it to because it was her first time working there.
No, you do know. Yes, you do. You go to the manager. That's what you do.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of
There's a lot of factors in being played in this.
that. I mean, the owner of the Gabriel house, what qualifies him to open a facility like that?
That's what we need to find out.
So did he? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. There's gotta
Yeah.
be there's gotta be a better way of housing these people that cannot help themselves. They become dependent. And the other thing too is if these people have families, why did they send them to the Gabriel house if they have cockroaches and mice and bed bugs in that facility?
That nobody.
What were they doing there?
That's another question that needs to be answered.
So I don't understand that either, because if it was anybody that in my family that ended up in a facility like that, I would have pulled them out right away.
Well, absolutely. But you know something? I'm going to get to that question. My father, okay, God bless his soul, okay. I love my father. I love my father to death, okay. And his name was David too, okay. And he was in there, but good thing my brother and I, okay, pulled him out of there and put him in a nursing home, okay, put him in a nursing home because he wanted to go to the nursing home, so he didn't want to stay with immediate family, so he wanted to go to the nursing home, and he died. He died at 81 in the nursing home, so he died. My dad. You know what I'm saying? But good thing
Did
my brother.
you when your father stayed at the Gabriel house, did you see all those things that were cited by the state? The mice.
My brother did.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that did. My brother.
And your father probably saw it too and wanted to
Yeah,
leave.
yeah.
Right. Right.
So yeah, so I for what my brother told me that my father saw some things in there that he wasn't approved of, so wasn't approved to be there, but you know, and he yeah, and he told my brother that he wanted to get out of there quick. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
yes. And that's what I'm talking about. These
yeah.
poor people that stayed in there, where were the families? Why didn't they take them out? I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't get it
I
either.
just don't. I don't understand. I
And
just
I
don't
don't
understand it.
and I don't understand. Okay. And I'm gonna stick to my word. Why did not and I'm gonna keep saying it until somebody hears me. And people are hearing me right now. Why did Coogan did not put the 8 firefighters on? That would have probably made a big difference.
I don't know.
And,
But
and
if
all
it,
this,
I don't look, I don't know how many men, I don't know if there's supposed to be a requirement for how many firefighters should be in a fire station. I don't know.
oh, they're supposed to be we're supposed to have a full staff.
Yes, which is what does that mean? How many people is a full staff?
like 8, maybe not, 8, maybe 9, maybe 9, maybe 10.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
Yes.
Last night, it was very strange, but last night, a fire truck. Now, Swampscott has one fire station,
Yeah.
okay, for about 15,000 people.
oh,
So
oh shit.
if the requirement is two trucks for every 15,000 people, or one fire station for every 15,000 people, I don't know. I'm just taking a guess here. If this is what it is. That means that Fall River should have 6 fire stations.
We got one in the Flint. We got one on Plymouth Avenue. We got one on Bedford Street. We got one on President Avenue next to one of the high rises up there. Then we got another one on Grove Street. So we got we got some. You know what I'm saying? We got
So
some. We
you
got
have Fall River has 4 fire stations, and I don't know what the requirement is, but if it's one fire station for every 15,000 people, you're short 2. You're
yeah.
short 2 fire stations. Okay, I'm just going by the model in Swampscott, but I don't know if I'm right. It could be more. I don't know. Okay, but I
Agree.
know that Swampscott has 2 fire trucks, so I'm assuming that for every fire station there has to be 2 trucks.
Scott Allen Donnelly said 5.
There are
Thanks, Scott.
5.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. He said 5.
So again, maybe you need more if you have 100,000 people, but I don't know. I'm not certain about that. But in Swampscott, there's one fire station for 15,000 people, and there are 2 trucks. So I'm assuming that every fire station has to have 2 fire trucks, and that means you have 10.
Yeah.
So if you have 10 fire trucks, why didn't 10 fire trucks go to the Gabriel house?
I have no idea.
Okay. So that means that there has to be let's just say 4 people in each fire station. So that means you have 20 people. That means you have 20 firefighters, and they couldn't have gone there.
Well, we had we had every available truck over there, and plus we had Somerset, we had Tiverton, we had Westport.
Okay, so why do you say if we had more people and more fire trucks, more lives would have been saved, when you say the whole fire trucks, all of them, which I assume that's 210, and then some more. So what
Well,
happened there?
that we because we had to call in for assistance because
I
we were
know, exactly. So if there were more trucks there, and you had all of the Fall River fire trucks there, and then you had more, why
that
weren't
was
they able to get those people out?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. Nobody knows what happened, really, in that situation.
Well, all I know that we were all I know that we were short staffed. That's all I know.
Well, I don't understand how you could have been short staffed when all of the fire trucks were there.
Well, Short staff. Even the chief said it. And then all of a sudden, then all of a sudden, he added another truck. Now we have 6 trucks. He added another.
Okay, so you do not have 10 trucks in each fire station altogether. You don't have 2 trucks in each fire station. Right, Dave?
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna look up now. Because I know I've been in one of the fire trucks.
That's not my question. I'm assuming that each fire station has to have 2 trucks, I think, because that's what Swampscott has.
Okay,
You're a
hold on.
city, and you should have more than that.
All right, I'm asking ChatGPT. How many?
So you said Paul Coogan was going to be adding 6 more fire trucks now?
Well, he did add it. I mean,
So that
how many fire
makes me
trucks
think that there are not 2 fire trucks in each fire station.
that each firehouse should have? Okay. The population is so the one population is covered areas. Small towns reveals areas, usually 1 to 2 fire trucks, often 1 engine, and maybe a tanker or a rescue truck. The suburbs have 2 to 4 trucks, engines, ladders, trucks, rescue units. Sometimes they brush trucks or tankers. The urban city firehouses often have 3 to 6 plus trucks and per station due to higher calls volumes and
More people.
yes, and population, engine, ladders, heavy rescues, hazmats, 2 types of emergencies, areas where lots of high raising needs and ladder trucks, and rural areas may need tankers because of a few hydrants, industrial zones, and maybe requires specialized hazmat units. 3, fire department budgets and staffing. Sometimes the department may have more trucks than staff to run them all all at once, using for rotations, backup, and special calls. And 4, iOS ratings, NFPA guidelines, and fire departments often follow the NFPA 1720 standards, National Fire Protection Association,
Okay, so hold on a second, Dave. So you said that for an urban setting that they have to have 3 fire trucks for each station?
That's what I just read.
Okay. So apparently Fall River does not have that.
No, Fall River don't.
Okay.
Not here.
So, as I was saying last night, one of the fire trucks broke down on a street while it was on call.
Yeah.
And the other fire truck had to go to the call because that fire truck broke down.
Yeah.
So they have a fire rescue truck also in Swampscott. So this fire truck that broke down, I was talking to the firefighter, and he said that the town was getting a new one. And that they cost $2 million. Around
That's a
$2
lot of
million.
money. That's just to build them.
So the ladder, however, there are, I think, 2 different types. One for high rises and one for, low buildings.
Yeah.
Now they're going to add staffing as well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't have enough fire trucks. You probably don't have the staffing to manage it. But you
Yeah.
had to call in other fire trucks from other
Other cities.
neighboring towns and cities.
Well, like Somerset, Tiverton, Westport. I mean, the closest. Sometimes Dartmouth will come in. Sometimes Swansea will come in. You know what I'm saying?
Now but the point for me, the point is, yeah, you have to have sufficient fire trucks and manpower as well. However, this is my opinion. That building should have been shut down. That's me.
It should have been. You know what I'm saying? It should have been shut down by the Healy administration. It should have been shut
Yeah,
down.
I mean, it should have been shut down. And the fire chief, I don't know whether he inspected it or not. If he thought it was a fire hazard, that building should have been shut down.
Uh-huh. But again, I'm kind of like fucking pissed off with this shit.
And I don't, and the owner as well should get fined also for not keeping it clean and having bed bugs and mice and cockroaches. He should have been um, penalized for keeping a building like that with people in it
Yeah.
and
Negligence,
food.
abuse, everything.
And food. When you
Yeah.
have food, okay, you have to have it inspected. The kitchen has to be inspected, especially for cleanliness.
Mm-hmm. Have to be sanitized.
I mean, this is just, that building should never have been up. It should never have opened up as an assisted living. It should never have converted to an assisted living facility. And then you have an owner who doesn't take care of it, doesn't give a
Scumbag.
crap as long as he gets his monthly whatever he gets, and then Medicaid fraud or Medicare fraud as well, which is on a federal level.
Yeah, Skyle and Donnelly said the owner should to be put in jail.
Well, that too. I mean, yes, how was he allowed to operate a building like this? But again, why, when it was inspected that it had violations, why wasn't it shut down? I think that's the crux of it. For me, that is the crux of it. Yeah, maybe if you had more fire trucks or whatever, maybe, I don't know. I'm not so sure, because that, when a fire starts, very hard to control. Very hard to control. It
No,
spreads very fast.
absolutely. Of course.
So, to minimize that kind of um, to minimize something that can be preventable, which is a fire. That's why you have the fire chief go and inspect a building, especially with 70 or so people in it that are disabled. They should be going to those facilities a lot more than other places to see if it's safe. And if it's not, you have to shut it down and tell the owner that these people have to be transferred out to other facilities because this facility is not up to par. We're going to close it until you clean it up and fix it up. But that didn't happen.
Nope. Nope. That didn't happen at all.
So, but um that to me is the crux of it. That's my opinion. And Lisa, you're correct. What, that to me is the crux of it. Now, then now you have a fire where 10 people lost their lives. And
Yeah.
now, Paul Coogan now is going to start putting in more fire trucks, more people. That's not, I mean, yes, it's important to have that. But what's more important is when you're in violation, shut it. It's closed. You're out of business
It
and
should have been
send
shut
those
down.
those people elsewhere.
Why didn't they do that? Those people today would have been still alive today.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Those people would have been moved, transferred to other facilities that are safer.
A day
Right.
too late, dollar
A
short.
day late and a dollar
Sad.
short. Right. So, because if a fire did happen in a building like that had violations and maybe it was a fire hazard as well, nobody would have been in there
Yeah.
and no lives would have been lost.
Plus,
And that's it.
that would have been. It would have been fine.
Yeah, right. Like, who cares? Because somebody did the right thing in shutting it down and getting those people out. That's
But
all.
that didn't happen.
It didn't happen, and that's where I think the problem lies. That's where it lies now. Who's responsible? Is it the state? The state has these. They're responsible for um, making sure that it's up to par. It's up to code, and it wasn't.
And the state
So
failed.
yes, this is the Healy administration, I believe.
Angry about this.
It's the Healy administration that if that health department knew about these citations, because they are responsible. The state is responsible for the nursing, for the assisted living, and nursing homes are the responsibility of the federal government.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's two different things going on here,
Well,
and
somebody's gonna pay for it.
and you know what else? I also blame Mara Healy because she is funneling money to the illegals,
That's
and
true.
she's funneling money to a legal fund for them for $5 million.
That's been proven.
Now, is the health department short staffed at the state?
Could be. The health
They
department could
don't
be
have
short
they don't
staffed.
have enough inspectors to go around the state to see if these facilities are up to par. Is the state going to take responsibility now for making sure that they have enough inspectors to go out to these assisted living facilities and make sure that these people are being taken care of? Are they going to start doing that? I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go. I know a few places, but I was thinking maybe because and go in and start checking out some places too. You know what I'm saying? And go in there and start and investigating.
Dave, is there another assisted living facility in Fall River, or is that the only one?
I don't know if that's the only one, but I think there's one more, but I don't
Is
know if it's around here. I never asked.
Okay,
Right?
so you don't, so is that the Gabriel House is the only assisted living facility that Fall River had?
Linda's gonna look.
Okay.
Linda's gonna look and see because I don't even know because I mean it's this is
Because I'll tell you, Dave, around like in Swampscott, there are quite a few of them.
yeah.
There are quite a few.
How many you got up there?
Well, Salem is a city. They have a few.
Yeah,
Swampscott is a town. I think they have one, or I believe it's one because there's the Swampscott Salem line, and I think that one's in. I don't know if that one's in Salem or Swampscott.
yeah,
Um, so there's another one there,
yeah,
and there's more in Lynn as well.
yeah.
So, but I mean, when you go into these assisted living facilities or even a nursing home, um, they look pretty clean and neat to me. And the workers seem to, you know, take care of these patients that have, dementia, or they have a difficulty walking, or whatever, they're old, 80s, 90s, all that stuff. So, but because I remember visiting my friend at a nursing home, which was in Marblehead, and it's a small place, but it was clean, it was neat, the people were nice. She got her food. I mean, it was run okay. It
Yeah,
wasn't. It was fine.
yeah.
But I'm wondering in Fall River, because they don't seem to uh, do what they're supposed to be doing,
Nope.
even on the city level.
Hmm.
Is there another facility that has the same issues?
I heard something about the facility that my father was at one time, but I don't know how true it is. I don't know how true it is. It's on Grove Street. It's on
Where's that,
Grove.
in Fall River you're talking
Yeah, it's
about?
yeah, Fall River. Yeah, where my dad used to be. So I don't
All right,
know.
so there is another one in Fall River.
Yeah. Well, we called it. Well, I forgot the name of it.
It's a nursing home, you said.
Yeah, it's a nursing home. Yes, we have a nursing home. We have one on Grove Street and one next to the cemetery up further, and then we have the Fall River Nursing Home too.
So you have three nursing homes, and you don't have any right now, any assisted living facilities.
No, we don't. No,
Okay.
not that I know of. Not that I'm not gonna say yes, we do. I'm gonna say not that we know of. Not that I know of, anyways.
See, the
Uh,
nursing home, like I said, is inspected by the federal government.
yeah, the state. Oh, yeah, the federal government.
A nursing home, the assisted living is the state. So maybe you're better off not having an assisted living facility if the state can't take care of it, because Mara Healy is too busy taking care of the illegals
Hmm.
and the Communist Party as well. That's what she's concerned about. But number one are the illegals.
Yep, that's what she's doing right now.
So, like I said, is the health department in the state house on Beacon Hill, is it short staffed?
Yep, I think it's short staffed. You
Do
think
they
you
not
rough?
have enough inspectors to go around all of the state, all in the state, of all the nursing, of all the assisted living facilities? Are there enough inspectors to go around and check on these facilities? And if they're not up to par, are they ready to shut it down and transfer the people that are in there to safer
To a safer environment.
facilities? Yeah, to safer facilities, and move them.
Well, um, that's a good question to ask.
Because Mara Healy is too busy giving illegal families $45,000 each for rent, food, and everything else.
Linda just put something up.
These are all, they're alternatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are all assisted living facilities.
Yeah.
There are 9 of them in Fall
There's
River.
not. Yes, there is. I didn't even know. Wow. I didn't even
Well,
know
I
we
hope
had
they're
none.
better run than the Gabriel House.
Well, I'm gonna have to check myself. You know what I'm saying? Just go in there, and say, hey, man, look around and check on things. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
what I don't understand either is why is it that the Gabriel House was the only one out of the 9? So the Gabriel House was 10. Out of the
Yeah.
10, why is it only the Gabriel House that caught fire and had the mice and the cockroaches and the bed bugs and everything else?
Oh, pull my face for a minute. I have no idea.
I find that odd
Hmm.
too. I find that odd too that that building is the only one out of the 10 or 9 that are left now that had citations.
Hmm.
So, I mean, if they had citations, they had 9 other places to go to, these people.
Yep.
It's not like they didn't have any place else to go. I mean, this is about money. This is what this is about. That's all.
Yep. Citations did the Gabriel House have? Searching the web. The Gabriel House
Looks like,
assistant.
I don't know if you can still hear me, Dave, but
I
this
can.
is
I no. I can
having
hear you.
trouble again
I can
with the
hear you.
connection.
I can hear you. The Gabriel House assistant living facility in Fall River, Massachusetts, received 7 citations during its
Um,
last.
Dave, can you just go live on Facebook without the StreamYard and invite other and do an invite that way? Can you do it that way? Because
Um.
I have to cut this off because I lost the stream. All
Yeah.
right.
All right. And I'll finish what I'm over here, then I'll go live over there. All right. So, anyways, um, the Gabriel House, the assisted living facility in Fall River, Massachusetts, received 7 citations during its last state inspection on October 31st, 2003. The nearability for 4 of those violations were repeated issues from the inspection. The key violation included the late reporting of the latest 26 safety related incidents that should have been submitted within the 24 hours, where reports after the deadline occurred between May 5th, 2022 and October 31st, 2023. Missing documentations and the residents served the plans included failure to resend the service needs within 30 days of emission. Medication storage errors included lost tablets and improperly dated containers, staff personnel's files lacking requirements, pre-employment physical examination documentations after the Gabriel House submitted a corrective action plan in the late of 2023. The state granted certificates through the numbers of 2025 let me know if you want. All right, so there you go. Ooh, that is crazy. Oh, in 2023, yeah, Scott. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Okay, so I can go live on my Facebook, and I'll go. I'll stay on my site. I'll stay on my my live stream, and but I could still go live on Facebook. I think. See, yeah. So I could still go live and invite. Let me see. Who would I invite? Done. So I would invite Annalisa on my live stream. So she would go. I just invited her on my Facebook page. So if she wants to come on, that's fine. Um, okay. Let's see. Share broadcast. Okay, I already shared the broadcast, and if she wants, she can go live on it if she wants. And um, I already shared it to you. So, but there is a in 2023. Yes, Scott. It was um. Yes, so it was. Yeah, I mean it's yeah, but it was but it's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I am gonna link my live. Uh, what just happened? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I switched under the mobile. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I gotta do another one. Yeah, so it's kind of I can't do it on here because it's cutting me off, so I can't. So at least I can't do it on a live. It's coming. I cannot do it on my Facebook page because it's cutting me off. So uh, yeah, yeah. Hello. So, anyways, but my question is, okay. So my question is it um, well, I mean, we should have had, okay, we should have had this, okay, we should have had the eight firefighters. Okay, we should have had the 8 firefighters, and these people would have been still alive. Okay, today. Okay, so you know what? It's the state more Healy giving the illegals, giving the illegal aliens money. Okay, giving them a lot of money. Okay, Mayor Paul Coogan. Okay, now all of a sudden wants the staff, okay, firefighters, right? So, I mean, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So, Mayor Paul Coogan, I think Mayor Paul Coogan, should resign. Oh, I am not, I'm not I don't know anything about handling fire. I don't know anything about staff in fire departments. But if you talk to me about school, then then yeah, I can relate to that. What is that? You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't know how to staff, okay, fire department, and he's just throwing numbers out to them and then also blaming them. It's not right because he is responsible. This mayor is responsible. Okay, even for those lives that were taken. Okay, Moy Healy's also responsible because the state should have stepped in and closed that place down. Okay, should have closed that place down a long time ago if they knew that they had bed bugs in it. Okay, all right. So I mean, and they didn't. So it cost people their lives. Okay, all right. People's family. Okay. So how are we supposed to get over this? Okay, no. Okay, I don't want to hear, oh, it happens. I don't want to hear that. Okay, I do not want to hear that nonsense. Okay, these are people's families. Okay, people's loved ones. The families that these people go and see on a daily basis to help them. I don't want to hear anything off the politicians because they're not but liars. Okay, Coogan is a liar. Okay, Moy Healy's a liar. Spends money on the illegal aliens. So there's no excuse. These people could have gotten saved. Okay, they would have been still alive today, and it would never been a funeral. Okay, if it wasn't for the mayor of the city of Fall River. Okay. Or Moy Healy giving money to the illegal aliens, okay, and not paying too much about attention on what's going on in these facilities. Okay? No. You know something? I'm not buying it no more. I ain't buying it off these politicians no more. None of them. Okay? Not Coogan. Okay? Not any of the city councils until they start doing their job the right way. But I want to say to all the candidates out there, okay, if you want my vote, okay, if you want people's votes, okay, you got to do a thorough investigation, okay, on all this, a thorough investigation, okay, and find out how the fire started, find out how these people died, okay. These people didn't die for natural causes, I'll tell you that right now, okay. And that guy that was running that facility, he should be held responsible. He should be held responsible and thrown in jail, okay, for what was going on there, and if he knew about it, okay. Come on, you don't know about all the inspections and stuff like that, all right? All the inspections. Come on, okay. You know something? These politicians are full of crap and full of shit, okay. They knew what was going on. The state reps. The state representative Alan Sylvia, Cal Viola, and the senators, okay, they knew what was going on over there. And they did nothing to save these people. Okay? Did nothing, okay, to save these people. Okay? I don't want to hear no more excuses. Okay? I'm the taxpayer of the city. I'm a taxpayer, so. Okay? No more excuses I do not want to hear. I'm tired of hearing excuses, especially comes out of Coogan's mouth. I'm tired of hearing it. Okay? I'm tired of hearing all these excuses. Oh, no, we have no money. You take money out of the fire department, put it over here. Okay? You people are a bunch of liars and blood suckers. That's what you are. Okay? I don't want to hear no excuse. Oh, it happens. It happens. It happens. Okay? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that no more. You know what? Mayor Paul Coogan should resign and should resign. Okay? No, this is nonsense, man. Okay? It is nonsense. I'm sorry. Okay? It's nonsense. I'm tired of hearing excuses all the time. This this has been going on for so long with these excuses. It has been. You know, it's sickening already. Okay, you know what? When Jazel Correa was mayor, he had that fully staffed, the fire department fully staffed. Okay, he had it fully staffed. Okay, these people would have been still alive today. The parents, okay, the people, their loved ones wouldn't be burying these people, burying their families today because of this. Okay, and all this falls on the city and the state. Okay, the state and the city should be responsible. And you know something? I'll be honest with you. I hope. Okay, I hope the families, okay, sue the city and the state for their negligence. Okay, I wouldn't blame it, because if my father was in there, and if my father died in there and the fire over there like that, I'll put a bet on it. I'll guarantee you that I would be suing the state and the city. Okay, I would be suing the state and the city. Okay, and I would get a good lawyer. Okay, no, you people are. This is bull. Okay, I don't want to hear. Okay, it was an accident. Oh, it was this. Oh, it was that. Oh, it happens. No, it should have never happened. It should have never happened. Okay, it shouldn't have never happened. Yes, I am upset about it. Of course I am. Because that could have been my grandmother, could have been my mother, it could have been somebody in my family in there. People don't realize, okay, how much that the families are hurting right now because of it. Okay, because of they lost their loved ones and now they gotta bury them. Hillary just comes down for photo ops. She could care less about any citizens of Florida. Yeah, I don't. You're right. She could care less. Moy Hilly could care less. Moy Hilly just comes down for photo ops. She could care less about what went on down here. She could care less how many firefighters that we had down here. But if Coogan would have had, okay, all right, if Coogan would have had fully staffed fire department, these people would have never died. Okay, these people would have been still around. Okay, and all of a sudden, no, there's something wrong with this picture. Now all of a sudden, he's putting firefighters on. What is wrong with that picture? He's covering his own ass. That's what he's doing, covering his own ass. That is bull. Okay, bull. All right. You know what? You know, hey, when the election time comes, okay, when election time comes, I am going to the polls, and he's going to be voted out, okay, because we cannot stand another 4 years of Coogan and being in office anymore, okay. This is bull. I'm sorry, it's bull, okay. It is. You know, well, I didn't know anything about. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know anything about. I didn't know anything. I don't know anything about staffing, fire department. I only know stuff about the school. So he was playing politics. That's what he was doing. Okay, and putting the blame on the fire department. You don't put the blame on the fire department because that's not cool. Okay, putting the blame on the fire department. Okay, all right. It's ridiculous already, you know. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching. Okay, I want to thank everybody for watching, and please hold your politicians accountable. Okay, and hold your politicians accountable. Okay, because if you don't hold your politicians accountable, guess what happens? Okay, they're gonna do whatever they want. Okay, but I'm gonna guarantee that I will be holding I will be holding a rally down holding a protest down at the government center too. So, but take care, everybody. Have a great night. Sorry about Annalisa. She lost. The the signal and stuff like that, and she'll be on Wednesday again with me, and hopefully we have a better one. So take care, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you on Wednesday at 6:30 and Thursdays at 6:30. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. This is Dave Mead for Rivr Media News. Always broadcasted on Wednesdays at 6:30 and Thursdays at 6:30. So take care, everybody. Have a nice one.